see the pair that got hauled into time?
Still alive, are ya? If you're gonna buy something, be quick about it. You'll not find a better price than that. You're rubbing me blind, you know. Finished, are you?
Trouble with your gear, or what do you want? Not bad, if I do say so myself. Anything else?
Did you see that? Tell me you saw that.
Ooh, new ones. Ruin reawakened. Okay, that's a mystery one. Okay, open that. Famara. So, Famara in Donmaki. And then Quiet Sands. Rosaria, okay.
What are you making them skies then?
Otto, how fares the realm?
The realm? Oh, she's just fine. As long as you look past the fat storms out mother crystals and her skies are a roiling cesspit.
And Gav?
He's with your uncle in the Free Cities, helping Mid with her project. Sent an owl their way the moment the winds turned foul. Still waiting on a reply, though.
Do you have any good news?
Well, that depends on your definition of good.
All right, fine. What do you suggest we do?
Oh, no, I'm just a messenger. I leave the scheming to those more suited to the task. Could be that Lady Vivian and Old Tomes have their own thoughts on the current state of things. Could be that they don't. It certainly can't hurt to ask.
I suppose not.
How is it that every one of your little excursions presages some inexplicable catastrophe? Not that you are to blame for the Dominion's fate. No one could have predicted the actions of the Crown Prince.
I'm sorry I couldn't save your home.
My countrymen are stronger than you think. A few toppled clock towers won't break their spirits. They'll be back on their feet in no time.
I hope so.
Look at us. Bluer than a pair of bog crabs. Tempting though it may be, sulking will not help us find a solution to this mess.
You believe there's one to be found?
I don't know. But I am certain we're more likely to find it if we first examine the facts.
Beneath these darkened skies, fear and confusion reign over Valisthea. Oh, the lands around the fallen mother crystals had already begun to wilt for want of ether. But not like this. Crystals that filled wells and fueled furnaces. Now nothing but pretty shards of rock. And those that hang from the people's necks, cast nary a glimmer of light to keep the dark at bay. It is only a matter of time before the common folk convince themselves that the end of days is upon us. Yet I fear a swift end is more than we can hope for. While most of the world thirsts for ether, the remainder drowns.
Hi, Moss. Yeah, spoilers for you.
Akashic in droves,
A whole lot of
and
spoilers.
amidst the hordes of mindless beasts, with magics as like to fail as function, even the strongest nation would falter. Rosaria and the Iron Kingdom teeter on the brink of
If it
collapse,
is assault,
while the
good.
tragedy in Twinside has
If you want, we
overparalyzed the
can
Holy
boot it
Empire.
up
Dalmekia
after the
fares little
stream,
better.
because I think as far
Rumor
as I
has
remember
it
we
the
were,
ministers fled the
I think
capital
we were
after
past the
fall of
ship,
Drake's
just at the
fire,
beginning of the island, so
leaving
basically
their
what I think we could
beloved
do
republic to crumble.
is
Waloed,
check
meanwhile,
in
moves
like
in
what
earnest.
we'll do
The
class
Einherjar
and
has been
race-wise.
sighted off Storm.
I think we
The
just
world,
finished the ship.
in short,
But yeah, I think
is
for
in
what we could
chaos.
do,
It would
Oh.
seem our civilization
maybe
was
we were
nothing
at the
but
end
a
of the
castle
ship, maybe, we
sand,
don't know, I don't remember.
to be
What we could
washed
possibly do is
away
like, you know,
at the
recheck.
whim of the waves.
Yeah, I would say restart, so we can actually relearn it again. Maybe see regarding our classes, races and
Not
stuff.
my best flourish,
And
but
then
it
maybe
seemed
once we
fitting.
do leave the ship,
The
we actually
reports I've
focus a little bit
received are
on leveling.
considerably more blunt in their appraisal. Without the
That
protection of their
way, we might
nations,
be
it will
stronger
fall
just in
to the
case we actually
people
need
to
it.
defend themselves
Also, we need to
against those
stock
who would
up
take what is
on
theirs.
Which is only ever
bat
going
rules and
to
stuff,
end
because
one way.
apparently, so I looked some stuff up.
Defending a
I'm not sure if you
farmhouse
know it,
against
but
a band of chocobo thieves
it
is one
is
thing,
like a
but
little
pitchforks
under
and
the table.
palisades will do little to stall an
But it's
army's
good
advance.
to have a
Should
lot
the
of
King of Waloed
spare
deign
bed
to
rules,
invade,
and whenever you know
there
there's a
would be
fight
none
coming
to
up,
stop
you
him.
use a bed rule, and that way you don't
None
get
than us.
what is it? You'll be immune to knockbacks and knockdowns because you're well rested. Okay, yeah, I think we were around that area. Let's just check. Okay, I cannot travel just yet, so I need to remind those areas in mind. Because I have 3 bounties. So once we're able to travel, we can do that. Honor mode. Just like last time, Moss, honor mode. The Lone Wolf honor mode. I'm still thinking of returning to what I had. And I think that was an undead elf necromancer, I think I had. Because one, we don't need lockpicks because I'm an undead.
You'll hear about the skies.
I'm just thinking
Is there
like,
anything you don't know,
if it
Lord?
might be helpful if I took
Doesn't
like
take a court astrologer to augur the obvious.
um,
as for what has
a
disturbed
cloaking
the
thing.
heavens. That, I believe, is a question the Fallen might be better placed to answer than I. And on the 6th day did the gods tear the sun from the firmament, visiting darkness upon their prideful sons and daughters. But I dare say you remember your childhood lessons on the sins of Zemeckis only too well.
You think they're connected? That Ultima was one of the gods responsible.
Well,
Well,
he has
I
certainly exhibited
more or less
powers
found
that
one
we
that I
mortals
had
would
back
associate
then,
with the
so that's a
divine.
good thing. Oh, the
There is
necromancer
nothing divine about
trophy
it.
was bugged? Oh god, really?
But he wouldn't be the first god of whom
Like,
that
did it
could be
pop
said.
when you were solo, or is it still not popping up?
Yet for all the fairy tales that tell of the sins, there is
drink.
almost nothing in the way of actual historical accounts. Had I
What the
journal
fuck?
of
Okay,
Moss the
yeah,
Chronic,
that's fucked up.
I may
So
have been
apparently,
able
yeah, a
to
lot
tell
of
you
co-op
more,
shit
but
is just
alas,
bugged for
I
us
fear
then.
all remaining copies have been lost to time. You will forgive me, I hope.
Certainly not.
Long live co-op, I
There
guess.
is nothing to forgive. Even without this journal, you've provided us ample wisdom.
Whatever.
And we will always be grateful for it. Perhaps Otto will be more inclined to share his thoughts when he hears what the others had to say.
True, true. Well, my help? Well, technically what we could do... I could take one of the level 1s that I have. We can just go in normal mode, because that way you can kill them very easily, and I get to level up as a secondary character. Or something. Yeah, I didn't know there was a door. Oh wait. And this is... Chris Breaker. Oh, come on. And then quite a mess. Yeah, Theodore. Isn't there like a rune or something you could add to Simulacrum that might remove some HP or something? Because I mean that would kill two birds with one stone.
Clive, we have a problem.
Only one.
Oh yeah,
That would
that's
be
just
a
active
first.
skill, okay.
It would. Actually, there are 3. We had as many owls arrive while you were at the shelves. Martha's got a cashier at her gates, and talk of monsters roaming the hills outside of Northreach has put the wind up Isabel and her lot.
And don't forget Dalimil. Lubor says the
Maybe it
village
has
is
to be like the
raided by
final hit or
bandits.
something. I don't know.
When it rains.
It fucking pours. The curse breakers are spread thin, taking stock of the damage in the Dominion. And even if I could get word to all of them, I doubt they'd get here in time to make any real difference. Which means there's only 2 people who care.
Let's see.
Jill and I.
Let them know we're on our way.
Diablo free. Kill Diablo. Killing Diablo with sitcom? No, not sitcom. Simulacrum. Okay, so during the Diablo boss fight in Act 4, the arena will go dark and Diablo will make clones of both himself and yours. You can hit your clone until it has little health left and then unleash the level 61 Simulacrum skill to end the clone. Oh, you need to do that on the clone, so on your double, not on Diablo. Diablo you have to kill with the 10%. Oh, thank you. Diablo is just with 10% and health using ability, and then your doppelganger has to be killed with the Simulacrum. Hey, we can travel, finally. That's a whole lot of darkness though. Okay.
How are you doing?
Yeah, basically. So what we could do, technically, is I could go in as Barbarian, taunt him to one area, you could just, you know, use the curse and minion kills. Because I'll be able to maintain my own health anyway. Okay, those are all...
Always
okay.
something in there.
Okay, wait. We had a mystery bounty. Ruin of the Reawaken. Okay, there's Mornburn. Mornburn. In Sunbreak, so Mornburn. I think this is Sunbreak. No, that's not Sunbreak. Oh, Mornburn is here. Okay, so we can just go from here, basically. And there's all the way down from there. Okay, good to know. I think basically what you could do with Diablo, with the 10% HP thing, is, you know, co-oping, of course. But you could also just bait it out with just hoping your final hit kills him before he kills you, I guess. I don't remember when I achieved that actually. Okay, there we go. Also, what skill was I gonna get again? Because I was gonna combine something for Bahamut. Something from Ifrit? Oh, Power Drive, okay. So that's 1,000. That's only an upgrade. Lightning Rod. Let's reset Lightning Rod. That'll give us 120. We'll reset ignition 2, that's another 120. Did we upgrade anything from Garuda? I don't think so. Oh yeah, we took Rook's Gambit, but how much do we get from it? Another 120. Scarlet, Heatwave. Okay, so down trust. What's actually mastering imbues with flame, increasing ability, potency, and range. Okay. What about the stomping ability? Increase maximum kicks to 2. Okay. So, how much will we get from this? 185. That's 7, 8. No, not going to get there. Magic Burst will keep. Yeah, I think that'll do for now. We'll just gain it, I guess. Yeah, that's true. Technically, I think we should gain enough. Okay, he's a big boy. Oh, wrong way. Chocobo, come here, Ambrosia. Now, what you could do also, Moz, is check if any of the skills have like a ruin set to them that it converts it to, instead of a normal skill, making a skill that will, you know, let you change in your health for using it. I think there is one spell that actually does that, maybe 2. Damn. How so? What are you having the trouble with? Like, from the build that you're following, or? Ooh, this looks eerie. I don't like this.
Thanks, Gal.
I mean, technically, if you want, I could give you my build and you can just figure out what you want to do with that, I guess. Oh, maybe you can send it over if you want to. I mean, I can have a look at it. Oh, dude, that's level 50? Holy shit, dude.
This beast isn't to be trifled with.
Yeah, no shit, Sherlock. Okay, so I want to try something. And this might end very, very horribly. Oh crap, we're in combat, so we can't do this. Shit. Well, there goes that idea. Oh dear. Crap. Okay, I'm gonna keep my range from it for now. Red Dawn. Okay, so that's that kind of follows us. That's a shit ton of damage. Did not expect it to be level 50 health. I'm still gonna whoop his ass. Crap.
Help me, boy.
Now let's switch to Titan. That's right. Even though he's level 50, I mean, Titan can block almost all damage. Oh dear. Oh, that's great range. I wonder, can I counter that with... Oh, Not gonna take any unnecessary risks. Red Dawn. Fucking lucky that I got Titan. Ah crap, I wasn't close enough. Okay, he's staggered. They're not gonna use limit break, fuck this. I'm gonna need some healing control there. It doesn't even seem like I'm diving after the sideboard. Oh no. Oh, that's bad.
Get him.
Skin. Fuck, I fucked up. Blazing. Shit. That ain't good. That ain't good. That ain't good. Use it. This shit's insane.
This one. Get him.
The only thing Bahamut has been a very bad use for this. Wait, I come vulnerability. Wait, heal us. That's way too close for my taste. I need to find a good combination between attacking and defending right now. Come on, Blazing Legion again? Fuck's sakes. Stop that shit. I hate it. Whose idea was this again? Oh, right. Never said I was smart. That one up.
To me, boy. This one.
Come on, stagger him. Fuck me. That's close. I have no other choice than to actually go with it on this. Choice. There's this Lindbrow gauge. What's here? First time we're actually being driven into a corner, combat-wise, for a hero. Oh fuck. That's my own mistake on that one.
This one.
Reach. We reached.
Let's try.
Last dance. Fuck. No, not good. That was too close. I dodged. Mid-attack.
Over here.
Even Torgo is already limit breaking. Is it up? We only have one potion left, and I hope we don't have to resort into using it.
Over here.
Ah crap, not good.
Let's try.
That's way too close for comfort. So I'm surprised not. Fuck this. Note to self, never do that shit again. Jesus. Well, we gained a level and almost 2 levels. Fuck me. Yeah, GG's. That was way too close.
Definitely not to be trifled with.
Yeah, I agree. Jeez. Okay. Now, next one. The Dalamekia. What was it? Vamara. Vamara in Dalmekia. Vamara. Um, 0T Watcher. Famaria, where is that? Famare? We have Famara here, but not Famare, but not Famara. I'm guessing it's gonna be that way then. We cannot traverse this with the chocobo, I guess. Okay, so let's see. We'll travel here because we need potions. We need a shit ton of potions now. Pardon.
Fucking leave my shop.
If I had my pickaxe, I would.
Oh, my finest.
There she is.
Anything I can interest you in?
Yeah, potions. Shit ton of potions. Here we go.
Here you are.
Well, at least we got money.
My thanks. Here you are. An excellent choice.
Oh, we have 2 of those line hearts.
Thank you for your...
Okay, so now what were... Wait, did I have enough? No, we did not have enough yet. Shit. Wait, technically, if I kill some random shit on the way there, then we should have enough, actually. Dues of Terrace. Okay, come on, I need some enemies. Come on. Perfect. That's kind of shorties. See, you gotta see, that's some big range that we have. I knew that we had like a big range with this move, but not that much. Okay, now that we have enough, we can finally do Pile Driver. Go back to icons. Switch Ramu with Bahamut. And no, we're not gonna take Fire Breath. We're gonna take Impulse. And if I know that we're up against an enemy boss or a big boy, then we will switch to Giga Flare. Or we could potentially go with Will of the Wigs. We'll see. That'll be so weird. Oh, we haven't. Let's try this. Okay, so we're indeed charging. Hey! megaflare will need to get a bit used to. But I guess if we use megaflare as our opening attack, then that should work well. Okay, we have to go that way. It's definitely an interesting move. Now, seeing as, before we forget, seeing as we do have a hunt coming up, I will enable Gigaflare instead of Pile Driver.
This might take them.
Okay, just keep moving forward and then we'll head second to the right. It's 1. It's 2. And then straight forward, I'm guessing? Straight forward. I guess we're correct. Okay, yeah, we are correct, apparently. Okay. So we're gonna enable Wings of Light directly, let Torgal fight. Oh, let's go further. The 10 of Clubs. He's a B rank, so that's a good one to try to against.
Forsaken soul, eh?
Can I dodge? Oh, I can dodge while doing it.
So empty your pockets.
So rank 1. Okay, so you can up it to rank 2. Okay. Okay, for one I expected more of that. I don't think I'll actually use that. Let's just part that. I mean, it's a nice animation and stuff, but nah. I expected more.
That is it.
I expected way more from Gigaflare.
Turned out, Law, we were more similar than he knew.
Okay, so that was Vamera, then we have Quiescent in Rosaria. Rosaria, Quiescent. Silk Strange, Rosegate, Lazarus. Here is Quiescent, so we can go from... It doesn't really matter from the looks of it. Port Isolde, it shall be. So just keep moving along the
Run like the wind.
I kind of forgot what we're fighting here. I'm guessing it's on the beach. The megaflare brothers. Okay. Let's do this. 3-on-3.
But not for long.
A little more. Let's go. Holy shit! That's a shit ton of damage. I'm actually connected. Got enough Titan's guys. Okay. Was a good fight. Definitely was a good fight. That should be all the bounties done. While we're here, we'll do Martha's Rest real quickly. Then we'll check in with Nectar.
This man's gonna die if we don't get him to a healer.
Martha, it's good to see you.
And you, Clive. Jill?
Otto said you'd been attacked by a Kashik. What exactly happened here?
Those skies are what happened. Not long after they fell dark, we had our first visit. There were hundreds of them. Tried to storm the hill. Only a handful made it up here, but that was more than enough. The rest are still down there now. And while we have a few willing fighters holding them back, they're sorely outnumbered. What do you think, Clive?
That we join the fight?
I thought you'd never offer. Now, where I need you is the Fallen Gate. That's where the fighting is fiercest. Let the men know you come to help. Something tells me they'll be pleased to see you.
We're on our way.
I'm sure they will. Prioritize flames of war.
Do you think there are as many as Martha says?
More.
That's so close by, so might as well.
You don't think they've abandoned us, do you?
Okay. Well, we went through 2 normal potions and then 1 high potion, I think, from the looks of it.
Clive, wounded.
Oh, damn.
We deal with the Akashic first.
Let's focus. You know, it's just rank 1, that's more than enough that we need.
This one.
These men don't have the look of hired swords.
If you've come to rob this place,
You are mistaken, my Lord Rosfield. We're here by Madame Martha's leave.
How do you know my name?
Forgive me, my lord. There wasn't time for introductions. We're with the Guardians of the
That
Flame.
outfit already said enough. Come on, almost all of them have that
But how
outfit.
did you come to be here? Where is your commander?
Sir Wade left earlier with a scouting party to find out where the Akashic were coming from.
Did he? Take your wounded back to the inn. Martha will see you're looked after. We'll join you anon.
And to think you took them for thieves. A fine reward for holding off the horde, that is.
When did Wade and his men arrive?
Not long after Rosalith fell. The Guardians asked me to shelter some of them that had lost their homes. They were making ready to leave just as the skies turned, and we agreed it was best we stuck together.
Martha! Trouble! The scouting party's almost at the lift, where they got a pack of Akashic snapping at their heels! And
Oh,
they
dear.
got wounded with them! They're not gonna make it!
Damn it all.
Seems like we're heading down with the lift
We'll worry about them,
and dealing
Martha.
with the enemy.
You look after everyone here. If any can still fight, send them to the lift.
I will. You two be safe now.
Oh, shopkeep.
What are you after?
I, sir, am after some potions.
There you go. Thanks very much. Much obliged.
You're right. Founder's Footstep Orchestra. 20k, ah, why not?
Thanks very much.
Might as well start
Very
buying
well.
those from time to time.
Mad dogs.
Squire, I need you to get those who can still walk up the lift to Martha's.
Squire.
But what about...
Oh. I was gonna say, like,
I
bitch,
didn't
please.
ask, Oscar. Sir.
Sir Wade.
Lord Rosfield. If you aren't a sight for sore eyes.
Martha seemed to think you might need some help. And by the looks of it...
We thought we could sneak by them. But we didn't know there would be so many. How could we have?
Behind you!
Oh no, not the turtle as well.
Damn it! We need to get the injured to safety.
Do you think we can hold them off?
We can certainly try.
Bitch, please, come on.
Are you with us, Sir
course
Wade?
you can.
Always.
Then let's do our duty.
So I'm guessing the other dude from the beginning died, I'm guessing. Those injuries. I don't remember what actually happened to him. Let's try and position ourselves so we can... Nope. Okay, that technique didn't work.
Get him!
I got true.
Over here!
And he's dead.
Is anyone hurt?
I don't think so.
And yet again, you've pulled me from the flames. It's just a pity I keep walking into them.
You've never been one to shy away from danger, Sir Wade. Like any shield worthy of the name.
I see you're all in one piece.
Martha!
Is something wrong?
The lookout saw smoke coming from down Eastpool way. Too thick to be a hearth.
A second horde.
Feel like finishing the job.
Always.
Jill and I will make for Eastpool. You'll need to move the injured without us.
Don't you worry about them.
The moment my men are safe, I'll follow. Good luck.
Okay, so just head up and then all the way to the left, okay.
Dogs. The law.
Can we just go through here? Yeah, we can. Use a high potion. That's fine. Goblins, okay.
They're headed for the rest.
We have to slow them down. Martha and the others won't be ready.
from me. Another chocobos.
Something's coming.
Apologies, my lord. Did I miss anything?
Only the first
This
round
one
to
helped the fight.
Shall we?
Okay, so he dodged nicely. Actually, quite a bit. That's poor luck. And down he goes. Oh yeah, shit, I sent a message.
Do you see any more?
No. I think that was the last of them.
But it won't be long before the next lot arrive.
Then we make for Martha's while we can.
What did you find out there?
The same as Sir Wade. Scores of Akashic.
Well, wherever they came from, they're gone now. Our lookouts say the lowlands are clear. Hopefully we'll have enough time to lick our wounds.
How many of your men were injured?
A damn sight less than if you hadn't turned up. Thank you.
It was a hard-fought victory. But as long as the skies remain dark, I fear the Akashic's numbers are only going to rise. It's not a matter of if the Horde will be back, but when. And whether that's sooner or later, we'll need to be ready. The inn here affords a good view of the land, and is easily defendable. I'd like to make this one of our outposts.
What do you say, Martha? You'd have more men to guard the rest.
Well, when you put it like that, of course they can stay.
How could she ever say no? Guardian scarf. Okay, nice.
My lord, there's someone I'd like you to meet.
Who might that
Oscar,
be?
over here. It is an honor to make your acquaintance, Lord Rosfield. I am Oscar. Oscar of House Murdoch.
Murdoch? I wasn't aware the Lord Commander had children.
Oh, he didn't. But his brother, my father, did. I am Sir Rodney's nephew. Well, go on then. It's not for me to ask him. Yes, so wait. If it please you, my Lord Marquis, might you take me as your squire? I would learn the duties of a shield from the finest.
I'm sorry to disappoint you, Oscar, but I am a shield no longer. Nor was I ever the finest. And spending time in the company of an outlaw hardly seems a fitting education for one aspiring to take his oaths.
My Aunt Hannah once told me that a man is not defined by his title, but what he does in its name.
Touché.
You have accomplished much since taking on the mantle of Cid, winning no little honor in so doing. And I would sooner serve under an honorable outlaw than an unworthy shield.
Whack.
No, not that Sir Wade and the other guardians are.
Oh,
I mean
genius.
to say that, It's all right. We know what you mean. There is only so much the boy can learn from me, my lord.
But a squire...
Would that really be so bad? You were a squire once. And I'm certain Sir Rodney would approve.
Know that I'll show you as much leniency as your uncle showed me.
I would not have it any other way.
Clive. Okay, so next area. I guess might as well. Ugh, go. Where exactly is wait, is it at the end? No, it's over here. I forgot.
Cid! Your new companion appears much more formidable than your uncle. Should I be worried?
You haven't been introduced.
Jill, Clive has told me much about you.
All lies, I'm sure.
Your Stolas said that Dalimil has a bandit problem.
Indeed. Although, you're a little late. They left with our food and guild days ago.
Any idea where they went?
The desert's a big place. Your guess is as good as mine. But the fact is, I have more immediate concerns.
What did you say to me? What did you say?
Ah, as if by magic. Let's just say we've yet to reach a consensus about how to solve Dalimil's little problem. And at this rate, it won't be the actions of the bandits which prove to be our undoing. It will be our own. Now, I've tried reasoning with the dissenting parties, but even the Desert Hare has limits.
Perhaps we could talk to them.
What makes you think they'll listen to us?
What makes you think they won't?
True.
Makes a fair point, Cid. And you won't have wasted much of your precious time if you fail. They're just across the courtyard.
But that's gonna be fun.
Suppose we just follow the shouting.
You wouldn't talk like that if it had been your men whose throats were slit. Blood for blood, it's the only way. We hire mercenaries and have them mount the bandits' heads on our walls as a lesson to the rest.
And what happens when those mercenaries are slaughtered like your men? Are you going to hire more? We're better off using that coin to buy food and supplies. If we hire mercenaries, the only thing we're buying is the bandits' ire. And you cannot fill empty bellies with that. Do you hear me?
But what happens when they come back? Maybe it'll be your throat that's slit.
That's enough. Both of you. Any more of this and I'll throw you out myself. Come back when you're ready to talk like adults.
Victor. What's he doing here?
Didn't expect him.
Sid. And Lady Jill. What brings you here?
I was about to ask you the same thing.
Costness is in chaos, and the markets have all but ceased to operate. The Briar's Kiss here in Dalimil is the only place I can reliably obtain supplies. I was here to do just that when Master Lubor told me of his troubles. He thought I might be able to talk some sense into these fools. But if you're here, I suppose his patience must be waning.
Who are those people?
Those were the thorns in Lubor's side. And the reason this place might be headed the same way as Costness. It's these accursed skies. The darkness is enough to drive a man to madness. Or an entire city, for that matter.
We're still working on the skies. But in the meantime, perhaps we can find a solution to Dalimil's problems.
I hope so. For all our sakes.
Well, let's see what we can do, huh?
So, you see my predicament?
What I saw was a room full of people who were angry and afraid. And with good reason by the sound of it. But if left to smolder, that anger and fear could set the entire town alight.
My thoughts exactly. What to do?
Well, simple.
Both sides
We
wish
are
to
the
protect their
mercenary. We don't
homes
ask
and
any money.
livelihoods, if only
The
they could
bandits
agree on
ask
how.
money for food and
As
supplies.
long as they are divided, we are vulnerable.
And if there's one thing bandits like, it's an easy target.
What would Sid the Outlaw suggest?
Combination of both, though.
Well, if it were my namesake, he'd let them choose for themselves and be on hand to pick up the pieces when it all went wrong.
That sounds like a recipe for disaster.
Yep.
A recipe for disaster is precisely what it is. But perhaps that realization would be enough to make them question the ingredients. While it's plain neither Conrad nor Natalie will countenance the other's proposal, it may still be possible to make them doubt their own. Before presenting them with a third option.
And that would be?
To pool our resources and save the city ourselves. Why fight each other?
When all that fear and anger can be directed at the bandits.
It appears we have a plan of action. Victor,
yeah.
pay Conrad a visit. See if you can't convince him of his folly. I'll speak with Natalie.
As you wish.
Your faces are not well known in this town. That may prove useful. Don't worry, Victor and I will do most of the talking. You need only play along.
Play along?
What he means to say is yes.
What are we getting ourselves into?
Picture it, Conrad. Here she is. The Lady of the Spear herself. Conrad, may I introduce you to Jane, commander of the Red Wings, the oldest mercenary guild in the Free Cities.
A pleasure, my lady.
The pleasure is all mine.
As I told you, I summoned the commander here from Canver to inquire about a contract.
Victor says you told him no. That there aren't any men left to hire. Is that true?
True as the crystals cracked. Nobles came and claimed every last one worth his salt. And not just from us Red Wings. You know of the 7 high houses. There must be 2 score swords assigned each one. Granted, we have a few boys left. If it's boys you're looking for.
Well, Conrad,
Clive's like, uh-huh.
Are you saying that Dalamel's finest cannot defend this town better than a gaggle of unblooded striplings? That a band of beardless youths could better avenge the deaths of your brave men than you yourselves?
Absolutely not. We'll show those bastards who they're dealing with.
I can't believe that actually worked.
Conrad's not what you call the brightest candle in the crypt.
I mean,
And there's a reason why I had you do the talking and not Sid. Well played, my lady.
I gotta say, Jill is a genius.
My shop.
If I had my pickaxe, I would.
I mean, it may still be possible to buy something. Ah, here he is now. Natalie, allow me to introduce Lord Underhill of Randalar's prestigious League of Merchants.
Lord Underhill. At your service.
Underhill?
I was just telling the good lady of our conversation, my lord, and how you were lamenting the state of the capital's stores.
Lubor says that not only are the granaries almost empty, but that war and the Blight mean this season's harvest won't be enough to fill them for winter.
Indeed, certainly that is the case. The nobles in the capital are buying up the city's stocks of barley and wine, driving the prices higher than most commoners can afford. It is only a matter of time before the peasants revolt.
It is worse than I thought. If what Lord Underhill says is true, I fear we have little hope of supplementing our stores, meager though they regrettably are. And while I applaud your endeavors to dissuade our more bellicose citizens from seeking vengeance, I sense Conrad is not wrong in his assessment of the bandits' likely return. Which means that now, more than ever, we will need to secure what little we still have. Food, weapons, herbs, everything. If our humble town is to endure not only this hardship, but those that are certain to follow, we must stand united.
All right. If it will help to protect my home, I'll do it. But you needn't have gone through this charade.
She knew.
Thank you, Clive. Your performance was nothing if not workmanlike.
She saw right through it.
I didn't say it was good, merely that it produced the desired effect. Now, my scouts should be returning shortly. Meet me back at the Briar's Kiss,
Clive and
we shall
acting,
see
not
what we
good.
face.
No.
I'm not convinced our roles in this ruse were entirely necessary.
I don't know. Conrad seemed quite taken with you.
Mummy, I'm scared.
I'm guessing we'll just have to kill the bandits now.
I'm ruined.
Good news, Sid. Both Conrad and Natalie have somewhat gracefully accepted their new roles. With time, they may even learn to.
Time no longer appears to be the luxury it was before lunch.
I take it your scouts found the bandits.
Technically, it would be the bandits who found my scouts. It appears they march for Dalimil as we speak. All of them.
You're not serious.
They don't just want food, they want the whole damn town.
I have a favor to ask.
Yeah,
I'm
we'll
told
join
the
you.
bandits march in 2 groups, one from the south and one from the desert, in a move doubtless intended to stretch our already gossamer-thin defenses.
Very well. Jill and I will meet those from the desert. But what of the rest?
The rest, my friend, the city shall fight. Together. Mistakes, I concede, are high. But if this
I mean, then again,
doesn't
wouldn't it
unite
be
Dalimil,
smarter
nothing
for
will.
Jill
That is a lot of faith to put into
to
those
assist
who
in the
had their
city
hands
and
around
Clyde
each
just
other's
go out in the
throats
desert?
but a
I mean,
moment
you have
ago?
Torgal, you have Ifrit.
Then it will be
if
for us to see
necessary.
that their hands are kept
For Gil.
occupied. And I do mean
They would have Jill.
us.
Come on.
I thought you might say that.
We'll hold them off for as long as we can.
And we will do the same.
Let's see what we can do, huh?
The women folk have come to welcome us.
I'll take that one.
How about I'll take them?
It's all yours.
They mean to overwhelm us.
Two. Go. And shoot. There we go.
The townspeople. Could they have held out?
I don't hear any fighting. What do you think?
That we should hurry.
Well, if the city isn't burning, there might be a good chance that they win. Okay, they won.
Natalie, I owe you an apology. You did well out there. The inn would have been lost had you not held the line.
Without you, there would have been no line to hold. You saved us, Conrad.
You saved Alamil.
We all saved Dalimil.
No.
Conrad seems to have had a change of heart.
I'd say they both have.
I take it from your presence that our visitors from the desert won't be joining us either. Pity.
And
Such
work,
sarcasm.
Sid. Granted, it only took an army of bloodthirsty bandits at our gate.
Come now, Victor. Why quibble over the details? We are united, and that is all that matters. As for you, Sid, you fight considerably better than you act.
I'll take that as a compliment.
500 points. Yeah. I think we should almost have like another thingy from Whisper.
First we find Isabel.
Heard a bloke saying he saw ghosts in the front.
I saw it with my own eyes. The whole of
I can't do it.
My lord. Milady.
We received the dame's message. There have been sightings of strange creatures, I understand.
With the blue eyes. Yes. Like a Kashik, but different. They've taken so many. I've lost count.
Akashic, but different.
Ultimus thralls. And what of your mistress? Is she here?
Oh, no. She went to the garrison to ask what they were planning on doing about all this.
Then we'll look for her there.
Prioritize.
Four left for more on the captain's orders.
Madame, please! Half the garrison's been slaughtered by those things. We lost the captain this very morning.
We've tried requesting reinforcements, but there's been no word from the capital or the Dominion in days. What more would you have us do?
Why would that
I would
be?
have you do your duty. Those at the Vale look to me for protection. And protect them I shall. Because they are my charges, and that is my duty. In case you have forgotten, the people of this town are your charges. But more than that, they are your people. Your sisters, your brothers, your lovers. So you have a choice. Lay down your sword and watch as they are slaughtered. Or take it up and do what is right.
She speaks the truth, you know. This here, it's all we have. It's all that's left.
What we have left is our lives. Do you really want us to lose them as well?
Not if we don't have to. Look, there's a cask under the captain's bunk. Let's talk about this over a drink, eh?
I'm listening.
I'll have a word with him.
Ah, Clive. I didn't expect help to arrive so quickly. And sought to take matters into my own hands.
It was a noble effort, but I thought you might still need some support.
How like you to consider my needs. What we need to consider is where the creatures have been.
Jill was getting
The way the survivors
jealous.
speak of them, one would think they
Genius.
appeared out of thin air. And perhaps they did. It's hard to know what to believe these days.
We'll talk to the survivors. You're a pikeman, yes? What happened?
I've got family in Moor. I heard the flood was spreading, so I went to see if they were all right. And a pack of them glowing things found me in the meadow. I ran for my life. I never did get to the village.
Leave that to us.
My family. They're still in the capital.
It's all right. Did you see the creatures that attacked you?
Creatures? Yeah, they came out of nowhere. They went for Joseph first, then me, and then they were just gone.
Do you remember where you were?
On the road from Oriflamme. We just passed Moor when... Where's my Joseph?
It's all right. Just rest now. At least we have an idea of where the thralls might be now. We should head for more.
Okay, and that is pretty close.
Ready, go? Yeah!
That's a whole lot of ether though.
Clive, look!
I see them.
Indeed,
With me.
what else
All
is
yours,
there?
Torgal.
Should I prime?
Save your strength. Over here! Get him!
Okay, big boy.
This one. This one. Over here. Kill!
Worth it.
Do you think there are more?
There are always more. But I'd say we've done what we can for the time being.
Then we should let Isabel know.
I'll just quick teleport.
You have the town's thanks.
Don't thank us yet. There will be more. Many more. And you'll need to be ready for them.
Oh, we shall. Isn't that right, Captain?
Yes, milady. The garrison will be ready.
Philippe here has convinced most of the men to remain at their posts. For now, at least.
Oh, that's something.
Hearing that the Dame would look kindly on any man who committed himself to the task certainly didn't hurt. It's not the most selfless of motives, I'll admit. But whatever it takes, eh? Now me, I never needed convincing. I became a soldier to protect the people I love. And the people I love include the ones standing before me.
Handsome and chivalrous.
Now, if you don't mind, I have sentries to post. Milady.
It's funny that he's looking towards us as he's saying, "Milady," like.
Lest you
Dude,
wonder,
we went out
I
fighting.
believe that this has solved all of my problems, but it has solved one, and that's one fewer than I had this morning. Thank you again, Clive.
Was completed. Well, that was a fast one compared to the other two.
Our friends seem to have things under control. For now, at least. Let's go and put Otto's mind at rest.
Why were you growling? Weird. Okay, back to the hideaway. Back to the hideaway first. Okay, I guess I should use Ravage a bit more. Said he's such a good boy. That's badass though. Fenrir. Damn. Abilities, let's check. Cause I'm curious. Mastering increase maximum megaflare to level 4. Okay. Let's upgrade that. I'm curious for level 4 actually. I have 930 left. Upheaval, no. Raging Fist. Oh yeah, tight. No, that's mastering it. Increase limit break gog, gain upon blocking an attack. That's not really necessary. I mean, we don't use limit break. Is there anything else? Rising Flame. Heat Wave. That's mastering as well. Mastery extends trigger window. Nah. Lunging, mastering. Ability potency increases with the distance, okay. I guess it wouldn't be bad to do these. I mean, those are all basic ones anyway. Okay. So now we should go back to the hideaway. Nothing new. We have a new reading table. Then we have whispers. So whispers we have to check the first reading table.
Oh, the moon.
Did you see the pair that got hauled into time?
Okay. So I don't think Nectar will have new hunts just yet, seeing as there was no icon next to him. So let's focus on Whisper and then go to Otto.
Did you see that? Tell me you
Oh, I wasn't expecting you back so soon. Come to claim your just desserts? You earned this.
1,500 ability points. Damn, if I knew that, I would have waited. No risk, no reward, and Amber.
Here you are.
Okay, so next up is Talisman of Priming. So I'm guessing that'll be for a limit break. And then the next level.
Best
is
of luck
50,
out there,
50.
Sid.
Okay.
Was wondering when you turn up. Had ours from all our friends thanking you for your timely intervention. How is it you always manage to arrive at just the right moment?
Luck, I suppose. Any word on the rest of the realm?
Let's see. Storm's still crying out for mother crystals. The nations are still in chaos. And the skies are still the colour of a kick in the kidneys 2 days on. So...
Right.
Clive, we knew this was going to happen. Well, not the bleeding skies part, but you take my point. Now's not the time to second-guess yourself. Now's
That's
the
the
time
point taken.
to visit the infirmary. Talia says your brother's awake.
Thank you, Otto.
So it was not Sylvester, but Olivier who served as Ultima's puppet. And when Dion learned of this, he sought to slay the fiend. Only for his father to take the spear that would have freed him. Enough to drive a man to madness.
Small wonder he hasn't stirred. I would be afraid to wake.
Had I but reached out to him sooner, warned him of the threat Ultima posed. But now, both an empire and her prince lie broken.
Joshua, what do you know of Ultima?
Very little, I'm afraid. Despite my best efforts. 18 years ago, as I lay buried beneath the rubble of Phoenix Gate, it was not death who came for me, but another.
Ultima?
And it was while in my rescuer's care, I first heard of Ultima.
Okay.
I've been chasing his shadow ever since. Ultima is driven by some deep, dark purpose, and for whatever reason, it would seem you are crucial to his designs. He will stop at nothing to have you, even if that means toppling an empire.
But why me? What possible use could I be to such a creature?
That is one of many answers that have eluded me.
I mean, doesn't Clive remember
I
the
am
fact that
certain of this.
Myth,
It is not
that
mere chance.
Ultima called him
You were
Mythos?
chosen for a reason.
I mean, that would give Joshua some lead, I guess.
All dominants carry within them the might of an icon. Nigh limitless power that is at once acutely limited.
I wield fire, and only fire.
And I only ice. 8 wardens for 8 elements.
Yet Clive is ruling
But you,
multiple.
Clive.
You are different. You're special. Your abilities begin with the flames of Ifrit. But they do not end there. The fact Ifrit can even exist goes against everything we thought we knew of dominance. Perhaps Ultima has been waiting for one such as you, whose potential is truly limitless.
I've encountered that thing several times now. If it or he, as you say, needs me, why hasn't he claimed me as he did the boy?
Were I to hazard a guess, I'd say the two of you are somehow incompatible. His mind not properly attuned to your body.
His mind?
Mind, awareness, spirit, call it what you wish. But I believe Ultima to be an embodiment of the concept. This is why I struggle and fail to contain him here inside me.
Sorry, inside you?
With every setting sun, I feel my strength wane. And though the Phoenix's flames mend the prison I have made for Ultima, they do so at a cost. We must find a means to bring an end to him before I meet my own.
What were you thinking?
It was that or let him take Clive. And I've always had a soft spot for my brother.
But that doesn't mean you should sacrifice yourself to save me.
Joshua. Clive.
Oh shit,
it's
he's
Gav.
getting worse.
There's an army of Akashic at the gates of Canver.
Let's do this.
Well, what's the short of it?
It's all Tyre told you. The capital of the Free Cities is under siege by an army of monstrosities. The city guard are doing their best to stem the tide. Their numbers ain't on their side.
What of Lord Byron and Mid? Were they able to escape?
No, but they're all right for now. They're hiding with Gav at midship.
We have to get them out of there.
And we shall. Otto, prepare a Stolas. Tell Gav to stay exactly where he is.
Understood.
Vivian, what's the swiftest route to the Free Cities?
That sounds like a question for the map. Look here. This road, through Tabor, should provide the least trouble.
Good.
What a coincidence. Tabor is exactly where I'm bound.
Joshua, Bed is where you should be bound.
You don't think I told him the exact same thing?
Were Tyre not such a talented healer, I would surely have been inclined to agree. But, thanks to her ministrations, I feel I may safely rejoin my attendant, who was to wait for me in Tabor if we became separated.
All right, we travel together.
Clive!
If he stays close to me, he'll be fine.
Thank you, brother.
That is if he stays close.
Look after him.
New missive. And side quests. A few side quests. Oops. We'll grab the side quests, we'll get the missive. Meantime, we're checking who to raid.
Seems the hideaway is
Blasted book. Here, you put me in this situation, Clive. You can bloody well get me out of it. I need a hand with a recipe.
Are you sure it's me you're looking for? I'm not much of a cook.
I'm all the cook will be needing, thank you very much. What I want from you is a little of your time, right? Oh, and perhaps your sword. You remember Ivan's stew, right? Well, despite the look of the thing, and that awful stench, people wolf it down.
Oh god,
So I
really?
thought I'd try making one of these supposed masterpieces myself. Had a peek at the book and gave it a go, but, well...
It wasn't as straightforward as you'd hoped. Ivan had the same problem.
Yeah, but this is my blooming kitchen, and I will not be outdone. So if you don't want to be seen as playing favourites, I suggest you lend me a hand.
I've never been one to play favorites, Molly. And I would be only too happy to lend you a hand. So, what's on the menu this time?
A fried mortress of skyworm. That's one heck of a name, innit? Recipe seemed easy enough to an old hand like myself. Thought I'd followed it to a T. Only, turns out skyworm livers and drake's mint are not what I thought they were. At least I hope they're not, given the rancid mess they made.
Ivan said the recipes in the culinary pilgrimage date back centuries. Who's to say the ingredients even exist anymore?
Wow. That's a question for a scholar, wouldn't you say? Perhaps you know of one?
Jeez, that's sarcasm we
Tiny
hear.
old fella who haunts the shelves, maybe?
Fine. I'll go and speak to Harpocrates. Perhaps he'll know something. And if he does, I'll see if I can find your ingredients for you.
You do that. Lest we forget, you've got a reputation to uphold.
Oh, really now? We'll not prioritize this for now.
Is a storm coming, Sid? Will there be...
Sid, perhaps you can help me solve a mystery.
I can certainly try. Who's gone missing this time?
It's not who, but what. Mid-scales, the ones she made for her workshop. I borrowed them to teach the little ones about weight, and shortly after the lesson, well, they vanished.
Someone took them.
My first thought was that they'd taken them off somewhere to play, but when I asked, they swore they had nothing to do with their having disappeared.
Okay.
Which almost certainly means they had everything to do with it.
Perhaps a visit from Sid will jog their memories.
I think it just might. Thank you. I don't like to imagine that my pupils would lie to me. But if they have, I'll have no choice but to discipline them accordingly. They were in the atrium when I last saw them. As always.
I'll just quickly prioritize this. First rate to pose it. Then we have one more, which from the look of it... It's not the blacksmith. Oh, good.
What am I gonna do?
Is everything all right, Goots? You seem more discomposed than usual.
Oh, I don't know what that means, but I'm in a bit of a muddle. Oh, I think Nan might be in trouble, and she's...
It's all right. You can tell me.
There was a trader came by. One of our usuals, like. Said he'd heard some rotten rumours about her down Dalimil Way. Folk are saying she's been selling to bandits and cutthroats and that. I mean, she's fond of a chance to make a coin or two, aye, but she'd never do business with baddies. Especially not the kind who go hurting people who haven't done out. I wanted to ask her about it myself, but I'm scared she'll give us a tongue lashing. She'd never give your tongue a lashing, though, would she?
Uh-oh.
Don't worry. I'll speak to her.
Oh, thanks, Clive. You'll let me know what she says, won't you?
Of course. I'm sure it's all just a misunderstanding.
Okay, now for the missive. That's in the meantime. Oh, we're already here. Oh, we have a side quest in the missive. Hey. From who? Oh, humble requests. Sir Rutherford. Sure.
Rutherford? Wasn't that the name of my uncle's manservant? Why would he be at Martha's Rest?
Yeah, very curious indeed. That's a shit ton of money though. But, as said, once you picked all that up, we are gonna end the stream. Okay, we had Lurtzi in mind to raid, because Alex isn't live or Shu. So we'll start up the raid. Oh, wait. Cannot? Wait, what's wrong with... Let's refresh the page for a second, because if we really cannot raid her, then we shall take another person. We'll first try again, because that's weird that we got that message. Lord Z. Here she is. Sorry. Yeah, cannot raid Lord Z at the moment. Huh, okay, that's weird. Okay, so in that case... Elisa... Oh, Elisa's doing grounded mode in Last of Us Part 2. So let's see if we can go for her. Elisa Days. Okay, her we can raid. Okay, so that's good. It's weird that we could raid Lurtzi. That's okay, Mouse. That's okay. No need to worry. I know you were. So yeah, we're gonna raid Elisa Days, who is doing The Last of Us Part 2 grounded mode. It's been a very long time since we raided her. I know, Mouse, which is why we are gonna raid her. Yeah, so far, I mean, going from the shit that we're doing, and we know from the story-wise now, I think like 80% game-wise. Like, I wouldn't, like, story-wise, I wouldn't say like 100% like in total. But like, yeah, we're doing good. We're doing the side quests, we're doing the hunts, so I'm curious what to expect from the story. As for your question, Moss, I would say Divinity 2, just to get everything set up and ready. Also, for Saturday, the stream for Saturday, I'll have to check because I am going to visit a family member. But that'll be for next stream. Tomorrow will be Final Fantasy 16 again, or Divinity 2. But we're heading over because the timer is running out, and I'll see everyone tomorrow.